Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Shot could be on. There's no... Mbappe! It's there! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's great chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And it's in! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's good vision. And this is Raul. Tries a shot! And he's there to get it away. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Raul really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And we have our very first corner. Vitinha!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a look and plays it forward. And it's Azar. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rijkaard. Hakimi. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta tries looking up for options on the left. That's good play. Kaka. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Kaka.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Iniesta, looking for a runner. That looks a good ball through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. David Villa gets flagged offside. He's picked his way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Maldini.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, they could break here. Vitinha, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Vitinha. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Yamagata clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly. A header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Done delicately. Mbappe! Oh, that's neat.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for the run. Spread out to the left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
Van Bouten. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. 5 minutes left on the clock. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vitinha.
Yamagata really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Back into the middle. And that will be it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible.
Has a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now he's got space here. Look at the space here! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Alonso! Decent hit from there. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Serginho. Now it's Torres. Musiala has good running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a cute ball. And Dijk gets it away. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Can he get it through? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Yamagata clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Xavi Alonso. Half an hour played now. It's a searching pass. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kane. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Mbappe. And that was nowhere near his best. Roberto Carlos. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That looks a good ball through. Decent chance! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent.
Please watch the screen
but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace
And the action
him
is back on the way.
Number 9, Bukayo
Yamagata
Saka.
really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And he shoots! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Kane. Well read, nice interception. Costa Curta. That's an imaginative pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vitinha. Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get on the end of this? That's crossed into the middle. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! He has done it! And they're back in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Baresi. Maldini. And it's Vitinha. Now, can they get him away?
Yamagata clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
There will be
He's being urged to
3
shoot.
at a time.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be
Hello,
any more
everybody,
straightforward.
and welcome to
Win,
today's match.
and they will do it. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goal.
It's Lewandowski! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Lewandowski. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. Ribery. Costa Curta. Now that's well seen too. Messi. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured. Van Balten gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's hoisted clear. That's really nicely played. And it's Kirkes. Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Now it's Ribery. He's picked his way through. This is Owen. Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he's lifted it over.
The tariff was high on that, we can forgive him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lewandowski, and here's Mbappe. Raul. That's a lovely, neat pass. Owen finds himself offside.
Yamagata really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ribery. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Ribery. Oh, Red, nice interception. Raul. Great vision. And Owen! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rises! And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Added time.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
It's an imaginative pass. Bayer claims comfortably. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Number 7.
So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. The most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, given away! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Deftly away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. And it's Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that has put paid to that. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Villa. Mbappe is onto this. Might be danger here. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There's no flag. Chooses to go back. And this is Raul. Now it's Vitinha. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Yamagata really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that will be the final act. A win. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski.
There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hazard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This is Owen. He's a sharp little ball here. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Threads one in. Shot could be on. Oh, what a climb! And he's done it! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hazard, looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Guardiola.
Yamagata really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on goal. And the finish! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
There's the whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Yamagata, clearly...
A decent chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 17,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Owen. Hazard. And here's Ribéry. Oh, Red, nice interception. Might be danger here. Hazard. He's had a shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
He rises! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford...
Ah, he's given it away! Played back in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Looking to play him in. Messi knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ribery. Costa Curta. Nicely aimed pass. Chance to deliver.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Owen is flagged offside.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's De Bruyne. Expertly cut out, really nicely
There will
done.
be 5 minutes added time.
Hazard. Xavi Alonso. 5 minutes to add. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is going out for a goal kick. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Owen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yamagata definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And a quick reminder today to please take all lid outer bins.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
And we have our very first corner. That should get the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes long and straight. Now it's Puskas. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Yamal has it in a wide position. Xavi Alonso, Rodri, looking for the run, Mbappe, and that's a simple one for the keeper. Still goalless at the moment. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Raul threads one in. Xabi Alonso, he rises! No, not the best of headers. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Lovely, now then. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! Rijkaard. That has not gone well. Rodri. And this is Ronaldo. Raul. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rodri. For Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here.
1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again.
Yamagata are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That pass has been well intercepted. Musiala. That's been cut out, well played. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Nicked it back promptly. Raul. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Puskás. Number
Baresi.
17, Cannavaro.
Rodri.
Number
And it's
3,
Musiala.
Alessandro Bastoni. Coming on the field, number 10,
Cristiano
Mbappe.
Ronaldo.
Number 2, Gabriel.
Alonso.
Number 7,
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they can counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6,
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 15,
So the
Schneider.
first goal
Coming
of
on
the game.
field,
Listen, when it
number
comes to goals,
20,
Peter, in this team, he's always the
Number
number one
21,
contender, and he's done it.
Owen!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Raul. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. And it's Xabi Alonso.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Raul.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Ball
time.
is over the line. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both the noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but he's... Vitinha! Oh, crossbar! Nice-looking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha. Cannavaro. Kukçu. He won't be happy with that one. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lewandowski. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Villa. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction.
Yamagata are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Vitinha, nicely weighted ball. David Villa, can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Ribery! Gabriel gets it away. Half an hour played now. And that is a little undercooked. He's on it, can he get away? That has been slung wide. No way through. Vitinha, and here's Mbappe. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Baresi. And claimed it back swiftly. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. It's a goal kick. Lunomen. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, David Villa. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
That gets things going for the second half.
Substitution in progress.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Kokchu. Ribery. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Still just a single goal between the sides. And this is Ribery. Look at the space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. There's a sharp little ball here. Bale gets into some space. Mbappe! Azar! And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vitinha. Oh, well measured. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kirkchu. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's chosen to go back. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Big chance! He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lewandowski. That is a brilliant interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ball's played through. That's a shade optimistic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball, good take. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Swings it across. It's a throw-in. Fernandez. He's looking wide.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Mbappe! He's beaten the last man! Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That is a brilliant interception. now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, this looks sharp. Raul gets into a good position. That's very neat. Ball swats. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Yamagata really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Robertson. Ball is over the line. And it's Owen. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Mbappe. Ribery has it out wide and in space. Played into terrific header. Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Camavinga and Fernandes. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Yamagata clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's crossed into the middle. Played back in. He gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Van Balten. Vitinha. Camavinga. That pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Oh, what has happened here? And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Maldini. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Costa Curta. And it's Van Balten. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Xavi Alonso looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Owen. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Over to the left. Skims one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution in progress.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's another throw. Robertson receives it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Messi plays it short. Nice control. And it's made its way to him. He's dealt with that really well. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Mbappe! And a goal kick. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Raul knocks it into space. Probing pass. And they've caught rid. Valverde. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Great chance! He scored! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Kane is in a really good position out wide.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Raul. Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Valverde. Now it's Kane. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Maldini does well to get it back. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Raul. And he's had it nicked away. And Owen!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked.
Mbappe!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Valverde. It's Camavinga. Messi. Wriggles his way through. Xavi Alonso. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Camavinga. Hernandez. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Owen. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He shifted it to the flank. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Raul. Raul ploughing through the middle.
Yamagata really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yamagata are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
That pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Raul. Now it's Owen. And Owen! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Aubameyang gets it away. Fired deep towards the back post.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he cuts out the supply. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in...
Owen! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Hernandez. And it's Valverde. And it's Aubameyang. He's had it taken off him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three...
He's gone for goal! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Owen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And they've got a throw. Vitinha. He rises! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Raul aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running. Doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Owen. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was...
They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time! So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's been intercepted. Raul tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Now there's a fine ball. Cleared without complication. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Yamagata are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Oh, smashing header! And now they can clear their lines. He's gone for goal! Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Raul. Now Costa Curta. Vitinha. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Iniesta. He's found a way past. Shot could be on. A corner it is then. This their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Alexander-Arnold did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Yamagata have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a searching pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Rijkaard. Maldini. Iniesta providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's there to belt it away. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Defending was strong and firm. Van Bouten. And it's Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, it's Rijkaard. A heavy challenge. And here's Mbappe. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta crosses.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He saw the danger and he went crashing it. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... Well, here we are with everything very much to play for.
Hello,
Win this one
everybody,
and they're going up.
welcome to today's
Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Nice physical challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Owen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now it's Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary. First quarter of an hour gone. Vitinha. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Bale. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Batistuta. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Raul. Great vision. He can run onto that. He's beaten. Chance for a shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Number 23, Raul!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking for a runner, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Owen. He's in space and looking for options. Flings in across. And the goalkeeper's got a good right card! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! It's hit the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Costa Curta. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. He's through here. He's found the way through. And that was very necessary.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Raul. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It's Bale! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Vitinha is the team's great visionary. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Raul. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable. In! It's in! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
This is threatening to become a real... And Batistuta! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bale gets flagged offside. Ribery puts his foot on the gas. Oh, well measured. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Probing pass. Raul. Good running, strong and purposeful. This might spell danger. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Yamagata really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Owen! In he goes again! Oh, it's gone in! And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
There's the superb character and personality we always talk about, Peter. And you can tell it's really unsettled their opponents. The question now is, can they take maximum advantage of what they've just done?
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This has become one superb game of football. And a chance! And it's hoisted clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Climbs up big! It's there! Into the lead once more! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yamagata really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Mbappe. Played into space, and that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Chance! There it is! Deep into injury time! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Chance, surely! There's a goal! Parity in the showpiece game. It has all the hook. And time is up. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.